This is the value of wrestling, the revolutionary force in wrestling podcasting.
It's your boy Miguel Z with the Value of Wrestling New Japan Rebound Podcast. I've got a guest for you folks at Stockton Con.
What up, everybody? AJ Kirsch here, the voice and the host of Stockton Con. The value of wrestling is awesome, so subscribe on YouTube. Scan the QR code right here, now. Subscribe, check it out.
There we go.
You'll be glad you did.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, that's what. Hey, man, shout out to Value of Wrestling. I'm right here with the Big O's, San Jose. We done shut the shit down. Love and respect, though, right? Value of Wrestling. Hello.
Man, thank you, brother.
Oh, I'm back. This will be Big Tyme Rants, episode 71. I'm the Big Time. We're going to talk about who got into the Hall of Fame now. We're going to talk about possibly a big announcement for Monday Night Raw. We're going to talk about Brock Lesnar and so much other stuff. So stay tuned because this is another edition of Big Tyme Rants. I'll be right back. Big Time Rants on the Big Time. This is the Value of Wrestling right here on YouTube. Thank you for taking time out of your day. Thank you for taking time out and coming and joining me as we do talk about some of the stuff going on in the world of professional wrestling right here on Big Time Rants. We are going to talk about it. It looks like there's a big announcement expected tonight on Monday Night Raw. Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce are scheduled to both be at Monday Night Raw in Houston, Texas tonight with a huge announcement that's going to affect WrestleMania. What could this possibly be? What could this possibly mean? We're going to have to wait and see. So be ready for that. You're going to want to tune in tonight, Monday Night Raw, find out what's going on. And if you don't get a chance to do that, well, then at 11 p.m., 11:30, somewhere in that ballpark, Pacific Standard Time, I will be here with Mr. Cart to give you your Monday Night Raw review, where we're going to do a whole post-show review, talk about everything that went down, discuss it all, discuss the matches, discuss the fallout. What is this big announcement? Well, we'll be here to break it down for you if you don't get a chance to watch, or if you do watch and want to come in and hear what we have to say or join in the conversation. Make sure you're here for that. Make sure you ring that bell for notifications so you'll be alerted when we are ready to go live. And then you can be part of the party right here on the Value of Wrestling for Monday Night Raw. That'll be awesome stuff. It's going to be great. John Cena, The Rock, and Bad Bunny, all part of last night's Academy Awards ceremony. Big deal. And of course, if you haven't been on the internet, I don't know what to tell you, but it's been posted everywhere with John Cena and his revealing moment on national TV. John Cena doing his thing. It is what it is for some people, I guess, but he made a moment there. Rod Van Dam speaks up about the possibility of being Paul Heyman's inductee into the Hall of Fame. He says that, he'd do it. He'd try his best if he was the guy that was picked, but not necessarily. He doesn't feel it should be him. Same men like Stone Cold Steve Austin or CM Punk would probably be a lot better for it. We can't wait to see who's going to induct Paul Heyman into the WWE Hall of Fame. There are a lot of people there, a lot of names I could come up with. Tommy Dreamer, Bubba Ray Dudley, Taz. Of course, Taz was signed to AEW with Tony Khan. Let Taz come over to induct Paul Heyman into WWE. Would Taz even be interested in that? I know Joey Styles was the name that was thrown out there. Of course, RVD, among other names. And, of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and even Brock Lesnar are names that are being thrown around. Of course, Brock Lesnar looks like he is back on the roster. Rumors circulating back and forth that he was never removed from the active roster or removed from the roster page. He's back on the roster page. He's part of the active roster. Rumor, speculation going on that he is scheduled to come back maybe as early as tonight, maybe as early as SmackDown, and maybe not at all. It is still a lot of open-ended questions that are being asked, and not a lot of confirming details. We are still trying to wait and see, but Brock Lesnar looks to be back on the active roster. Maybe WWE did the due diligence, figured out what they needed to, and feel that Brock Lesnar is cleared of any wrongdoing, misdoings, or has satisfied whatever issues may have resolved from the Vince McMahon lawsuit that he was, quote unquote, unnamed in. he was named in, but not really named in, referenced heavily. You know, we don't know if he was what the situation is or what the details are. If Brock Lesnar's back, they've done their due diligence and feel Brock Lesnar's going to be an asset more than a hindrance to the company, then let's get Brock Lesnar back on TV. Hopefully into something with WrestleMania. Hopefully he doesn't show up and ruin the Intercontinental title. As much as I love to see Lesnar and Gunther go at it, I hope he doesn't ruin what has already been built to be a very interesting storyline with this six-man gauntlet tonight on Monday Night Raw for the spot at Gunther's Intercontinental title. And you know, you gotta love life when you have a cat because they want to be right in the middle of everything. So please forgive her. She is just wanting to be the center of attention as always, aren't you, baby girl? Anyways, Mercedes Moné is declaring more stuff. You know, talking in recent podcast. Mercedes Moné, no, you can't go right on camera. Sorry, babies. If you want to go in the window, here, go in the window. There you go. She'll go in the window. We'll be clear of that, and I apologize. Mercedes Moné and former Sasha Banks left WWE in May of 2022 alongside Naomi. Naomi, or Trinity Fatu, has returned back to the company, and Sasha Banks looks to be heading to AEW. She was in the Japanese women divisions against the likes of Kairi Sane and Willow Nightingale, among others. Winning the IWGP title was a huge marker for her. Recently on the Kick Rocks podcast, she said this, and I quote, "I don't like putting pressure on myself like that. I don't feel like it's a responsibility when it's my dream, but I love because it's not a responsibility. It's what I have to do. It's what I was born to do. It's my sole purpose. It's what I'm chasing to do. Equality in this business, making this business safe for women and respected for women. It's beyond that responsibility. You can put it on me, but it's my goal. It's what I've been chasing. It's what makes me so passionate about this business and make me go chase these dreams that you sometimes think are not possible. Let me see if I can be. If no one is going to do it, I will or try to." Mercedes Moné saying that she is excited. Looks like she's excited, but we know that she wants to head back to WWE at some point. And also basically saying that she is not, not her role to elevate a division. So Tony Khan thinking that, Mercedes Moné is going to come in and elevate the women's division in AEW. Mercedes Moné is not saying that, but she's going to go out here and make things better her way. We can't wait to see how that plays out. It's going to be very interesting. Coming Wednesday, it's big business. It should be the debut of one Mercedes Moné in AEW. Can't wait to see how that goes. Can't wait to see how that plays out. Are we going to get to see Britt Baker coming back? Because I think that'll be the big match to see Britt Baker, Mercedes Moné. That is going to be huge, along with other names that could be thrown out there. Can't wait to see who Mercedes Moné is going to feud with first, and hopefully we get to find that out Wednesday on AEW Dynamite. And, of course, we'll be here after Dynamite to give you a full review show on everything that went down on Dynamite and how big business went. Was it big business? Was it big money? We can discuss it. Remember, there's a lot of matches on there that are going to go down. We have the world title on the line, Samoa Joe versus Wardlow. We know Chris Jericho and Hook are going to team up against the Gates of Agony. We know the new Elite, Kazuchika Okada, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson are going to team up as the new Elite to take on Eddie Kingston, Pinta, and one returning, the Bastard Pac. Along with a lot of other things going into that night. We got to see how big business is going to be. Is it going to live up to the hype, or is it going to fall flat on deaf ears? Jack Perry launches personal merchandise line after a successful New Japan Pro Wrestling debut. Jack Perry surprised fans by showing up at Battle in the Valley earlier this year. A big moment there. He's signing himself now in New Japan. He has aligned himself with the House of Torture, but he took to Twitter to upload a cryptic clip while plugging his own merchandise store, which is fully scapegoated themed for good measures. Jack Perry even insinuated that he asked for his release from AEW. We have to wait and see how this goes. But if you haven't checked out his Twitter feed, go check it out. And today, WWE announced another inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame. And this one was huge because I think many people probably thought he was already in at some point, that he would have been inducted, and that we just missed the opportunity to see him being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. But it's finally happened. Ladies and gentlemen, he floats like a butterfly. He stings like a bee. The one and only, the legend, the myth, one of the greatest of all times, and one of the greatest to do it ever, Muhammad Ali has finally or will finally be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And what an awesome opportunity this is going to be. I don't know who's going to give a message for him, but it is going to be awesome to see. Can't wait to see how that plays out. And can't wait to see the Hall of Fame all together, because it's going to be an exciting time to be here, especially with Paul Heyman going into the WWE Hall of Fame this year. That should be big business. And the rumors that Bray Wyatt should be going in, hopefully that'll happen. And we'll see. Hopefully there's a few more names to get in there. But it's looking like a great Hall of Fame, and can't wait to see it air on the Friday before WrestleMania starts. It'll be on Peacock. It'll be great. It'll be after SmackDown. Should be another wonderful evening for the Hall of Fame. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I've taken up too much time of your day with this message. I just recently uploaded a video game review, episode 2 of WWE 2K24, where I review the My Rise storyline, where we go through the Undisputed storyline in there. I break it down a little bit for you. Warning, there are some spoilers in there. Hard not to give a review without spoiling some of the stuff, but it's really awesome. It's lots of fun to play through. So go check that video out with plenty of other content. We had the weekly roundup yesterday, where we wrote down everything going on this week in professional wrestling. Myself, Mr. Clark, and Mr. Z, all there. Go join that. Be here later tonight when we do our Monday Night Raw review, and of course, plenty of other stuff coming up this week. We have the New Japan Pro Wrestling Rebound podcast that'll come up tomorrow for you. And of course, each and every day, I do the This Date in Wrestling History on a short for you. Learn what's going on in the history of professional wrestling on each and every day. Check that video out for a quick fun. And of course, in every Raw, Dynamite, and SmackDown, we're here to review it live, and any other new content that comes up. So make sure you ring that bell for notifications. Give this video a thumbs up so it gets out in the algorithm and people can find it. We need more support. And if you're not, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Value Wrestling family. We need you. We need your support. Your support helps us in great deals. You don't know how much it helps us and how much we appreciate your support by simply clicking that subscribe button. So join us as part of the Value Wrestling family. Help us grow. And we appreciate you and everything you do. And we will see you, or I will see you, on the next one. Bye.